Hello, everybody. Welcome to Average Guy Opinions. I'm your average guy, John Corelli. This is episode 82, and I probably should have done this last night for episode 81 when I had the candles out and everything felt all ethereal and hippy dippy. Because I want to talk to you about stuff that I don't think exists. It's a long list. Of course, most of you know I'm an atheist, so I don't believe God, or should I say any God that man has invented over the last few thousand years exists. So let's start with that. I don't believe that ghosts exist because I think that's an extension of the religious thing that I believe your soul dies when you die. I don't believe it goes anywhere magically. When your soul is a product of your body, and yes, you have an essence to you, but it's not controlled by anything outside of you except maybe nature, and I'll get to that later. But no, I don't believe in ghosts. There's no good proof of them. I love all these things that people believe in, and then there's no proof. Don't believe in Bigfoot? A lot of people believe in Bigfoot. I forgot to check the percentages before I did this, but I think it's like 50% of people believe in Bigfoot or 30. It's a good chunk of the population that says they believe in Bigfoot. They might just be messing with the pollsters, which I would actually appreciate. So yeah, I don't believe in Bigfoot. I don't believe any other manifestations of Bigfoot or like Sasquatch or a Yeti, the abominable snowman. Don't believe any of that. Um, if there's a Bigfoot, wouldn't we have at least found one of his shits in the woods? These, you see, have you ever seen these shows like Finding Bigfoot? There's a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them. I think most of them are done now, but like in the early 2000s, right after the writer's strike, when we were permeated or not permeate, I guess permeated will work, but when we were just getting a shitload of reality shows, well, that we got that as part of that onslaught of reality shows, with Bigfoot shows, ghost hunting shows. Once again, show me any kind of proof, any kind, rather than your flapping gums. I will quote my favorite judge, well, one of my favorite judges, Marilyn Milian from the People's Court. I need evidence. I need more than your flapping gums because that's all it is. We have phones. We have phones with us all the time. We take pictures of shit all the time. We take pictures of birds. We take pictures of ourselves. We take pictures of our dogs. We take pictures of the most inane shit. You telling me you're not going to be able to snap one off when you've seen Bigfoot or a ghost? I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. And then I'll look at all these old books with these images. You think they didn't Photoshop back in the 40s? They did. Um, Stalin did. Stalin was photoshopping. Remember Lee Harvey Oswald? That. If you're a conspiracy theorist, you believe that was photoshopped, and there's evidence that it was. I don't know. I mean, Kennedy is nearly 60 years ago, so let's not worry about that. We can go into other conspiracy theories, but I just want to talk about stuff that I don't believe in. The Kennedy conspiracy, shoot, I could probably do 20 minutes on that alone, whether it's real or not. And one thing I do like about the movie JFK is it's Kevin Costner's best acting performance by far. If you really want to see Kevin Costner do a good job and not just be a good-looking guy, and Dances with Wolves was good, but he was really good in JFK, where he played I forgot his first name, but the district attorney in New Orleans who was trying to further the conspiracy theory. Garrison was his last name. Anyway, and Oliver Stone had some really good points about how this could quite likely be a conspiracy, the JFK shooting. Anyway, back to what I don't believe in. Religion, I could go on a lot about religion, but you guys know how I feel about that. What I'm trying to get to is a big one I've seen lately, and it's bothering me, and it is the horoscope. I don't understand why people put any credence in this. Are you telling me, and this is a quote from one of my favorite comics, Doug Stanhope. He said, are you telling me that if, because the way he does the bit, he's like, well, I'm just a Virgo and I'm kind of hard on people. And he's like, really? Are you telling me that if your parents had sex a month earlier, you'd be feeding me chili dogs and letting shit slide? I love that line. And it's true. Like, we have one of my coworkers is pregnant. Great person, love her. And she's 23. But I've heard her say several times that she's thankful that this baby's going to be born, I think, in late August. I don't know the horoscope perfectly. I know generally where the signs are. I know that I'm a Libra. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not more balanced because I'm a Libra. If I would have been born 3 days earlier, I would be a Virgo. Do you think I'd be any different? I don't think so. But she keeps on. God, I'm thankful that this baby will not be a cancer. If it comes out early and it's a cancer, oh my God, what? Why? Again, that's on you. If you're going to raise it differently because it was born in a twelfth of the year that you don't think it should have been born in, and you think it's going to turn out to be a hard or difficult person, that's on you. You have changed your literally have changed your parenting technique, and the belief in this tiny little child that depends on you explicitly because of the calendar, and that's ridiculous. And I hear that stuff all the time. I hear it a lot at work. Well, well, he's a Scorpio. That's why he does that. Well, he's a Sagittarius. So God, oh my God, Sagittarius. Blah, blah, blah. It's so stupid. Oh man, what else don't I believe in? UFOs. Don't believe in UFOs. I believe there are unidentified flying objects. Do I believe they're from outer space? No. I believe there's a man-made absolute solution or explanation, I should say, for UFOs. I was watching a stupid show about UFOs that was made like back in the 50s, I think, when people were starting to freak out about this stuff. Yeah, you were starting to freak out about it because we were just starting to get into the supersonic age. Yeah, there was a lot of testing going on. There's a little thing called the Cold War, where the United States was building all kinds of weapons and the USSR was building all kinds of weapons. Might be an explanation for it. People talk about Roswell. There are aliens there. No, there aren't. There's probably some weird shit down there because of all the nuclear testing they did, and all the testing on with jets and propulsion and nuclear fission and fusion and who knows what else is going on down in that desert. But there's no aliens down there. Stop it. Use your brain. Use it. Um, so yeah, UFOs I find funny. Here's the simple explanation for UFOs. Like I said earlier, there's something being tested, and they forget that people sometimes live in places they don't think they are. There are cities with population, or cities, towns even. I don't know if it's considered a town, but if the place has 10 people, it's a burg. I don't know. But you look up in the sky, you see some weird shit, and then all of a sudden you have a chance. You're hillbilly ass, and I'm not talking about just hillbillies in the South. I'm talking hillbillies in the middle of nowhere, anywhere on this planet, whether it's like I said, the Soviet Union, or somewhere in the barren desert of Saudi Arabia. There are hillbillies in every country, in every part of this world, and they want to get on camera. They still want to get on camera, and they will say the biggest lies out of their mouth. Too. Oh well, they were circular, so. And then the people that are making these shows want viewerships, so they say, "Oh yeah, it must be aliens flying these things." Sure, why not? I do believe that there's life out there somewhere. If the universe is endless, I think there's got to be life out there somewhere. I don't think we always want to put it on two legs and just put a weird head or eyes on it. If there's life out there, it might be some sort of sludge. It may be gas based. It might be. It might not even be carbon based. We don't know what feeds life. We know what feeds our life on this planet, but we don't. We have our own classification of life. So we have to maybe open that up to other classifications if we want to believe in it. But here's the thing. If we want to really believe that we've been visited by aliens with this super technology, I want you to think about it. We're on the edge of super technology. We're on the edge of going all over this universe. We're not too far away. Unfortunately, we'll probably destroy ourselves before we get there. But think about it. The likelihood that they found us is not very likely. They're just zipping around with this technology that we think is very easy to get to. We've proven it's not. It's very hard to get to. But here's the other thing. The likelihood that they're that far ahead of us in their evolutionary timeline is it's just as likely they're millions and millions of years behind us. That the planet we're thinking about, these people or beings are going to come from, is in its primordial moose. Primordial moose. They're in their primordial ooze stage. They're just getting dinosaurs. They're millions of years. So the chances that these things coincide in this endless universe doesn't just go this way. It goes every direction. It's like throwing a tic tac across a field and then looking for it. It's just highly unlikely that we're going to cross paths at the same time for the same purpose. So sorry to dampen your day. There's a bunch of shit I don't believe in, but I believe in you. I believe in me, and I believe in this. I believe in people. Why? I don't know. They've shown me less to believe in than all the shit I just named, but I still believe in people. I have to, or I'll just want to jump off a cliff. All right, so I hope that wasn't too depressing. See you guys next time. Bye.